I have been pondering these words from 1 Timothy 6:17. Command those who are rich in this present world not to be arrogant, nor to put their hope in wealth, which is so uncertain, but to put their hope in God, who richly provides us with everything for our enjoyment. Who among us is rich? I grew up in a lower middle class household where my mother always said that we were rich. She defined rich in terms of love, not money, and since our home was full of love, in her mind, we were rich. But looking at the numbers, who among us is rich? If your annual household income before taxes is $100,000, then your household is in the top 24% of U.S. households and the top 1% of worldwide households. If your household's net worth is $100,000, then you are in the top 9% of the wealthiest households in the world. If your annual household income is more than $55,000, then you are better off than half the people in the U.S. Who among us is rich? The answer? Every single one of us. We are rich. We have a roof over our heads, healthy food to eat, clothes we like to wear. We have enough money for the extras like books, entertainment, eating out, even travel when the world is safe again. In 1 Timothy, St. Paul commands us who are rich not to be haughty or arrogant about our wealth, not to think too highly of ourselves. In the past 6 months, many of us have come to understand the truth of what Paul says about the uncertainty of wealth. We want to put our trust in God, who richly provides us with everything for our enjoyment. I get this. Many of the things my family is enjoying in this time of pandemic living are either free or cost very little. We found so much pleasure picnicking on our lawn, reading on our deck, going for a walk in our neighborhood, or visiting with friends in our yard. We are greatly blessed. We have everything we need and so much of what we want. But sometimes I still place my hope in wealth. Sometimes I'm plagued by the fear of not having enough. St. Paul encourages us to trust in God. Trust in God. Just 3 little words that can be so difficult. For our sake and for the sake of the world, let us trust in God. Let us trust God with every single part of our lives, our relationships, our bank accounts, our health, our jobs. Trust God with everything. We at Trinity are moving into what is always a busy, stressful, challenging time. We're entering the season where we build a ministry plan for the coming year. This is always difficult, but planning for 2021 is proving to be one of the biggest challenges of my 25 years of ministry at Trinity. When our incomes, jobs, lives, health, and security all seem so uncertain, how can we make a commitment to the work of God at Trinity for the coming year? For the sake of this ministry, I ask you to step out in faith and make a financial commitment to the work we will do together at Trinity in 2021. I hope you've seen the stewardship video. If not, it's available on our YouTube channel, We Are Trinity, and hopefully you've received your packet of information containing a letter, a commitment card, and time and talent sheets. I invite you to prayerfully ponder the words of 1 Timothy 6:17, and then bravely, boldly, with great faith and trust, make a commitment to our life together in 2021. In the midst of these difficult times and with hearts full of gratitude, I humbly ask for your continued support of this ministry. We need your help as we strive to be a congregation that values diversity, inclusion, welcome, and hospitality, a congregation that reaches out in love to serve our neighborhood, our community, and our world. Since we cannot gather for Loyalty Sunday to make commitments at the altar, which is our tradition, I invite you to join us this Sunday afternoon, October 4th, from 4 to 5 p.m. for a drive-through Loyalty Sunday event to place your commitment materials in the alms basin, see some Trinity friends, and enjoy safe, prepackaged refreshments and drinks. You can also bring non-perishable food items to donate to our food pantry and receive small loaves of home-baked communion bread to use in our celebration of home communion. Financial commitments can be made online via Realm. Commitment materials can be scanned and emailed to K. Cook or mailed to the church office. Have faith. Trust God. Believe in the great things God is doing in our life together. Make a commitment to the future of this ministry. Together, with your help, love, and support, we will rise from the ashes of the pandemic because we are Trinity.